Okay. It took me nearly 10 minutes to set my phone up in the car. Oh, I'm yelling into the microphone. Sorry, I'm gonna try to be a little quieter. I forgot that I have earbuds in and I'm talking to a microphone. Anyway, I'm on my lunch break and I wanted to film this video and kind of give a little haul of all the books that I got yesterday at the library. None of them are kid books. My kids still have their kid books right now. I haven't switched them out yet, but I got myself some. Just the other day, I had Margaret Atwood books, which are novels, but honestly, I'm getting really bored of novels. I could not sit and read them, so I did some research and I found some really good nonfiction books. One of them is a collection of poems, and I'll show that to you guys. So yeah, novels are boring right now to me. Nonfiction and learning and educating myself is where it's at right now. Honestly, I need to learn some stuff and not become dumb. Knowledge is power, always has been, and it really feels good to like if I'm gonna sit and read a book, I might as well learn some stuff, like real stuff, while I do it. And it's always good to learn new things or just become more knowledgeable in subjects that maybe you already know about, but you could always do better. Um, so yeah, I'm reading some nonfiction right now. I wouldn't say they're all the same category. They're not really. Before I turn into dumb green goo, I am going to become smart again. So yeah, my my books are on the ground over there. I also have a long list of all the books that I'm trying to collect or check out of the library and then one day buy all of them. I want to read them all first. So most three or four of them are checked off right now because I have them in my possession for the library. So yeah, I have to take these headphones out because I have to reach all the way over there to grab them, and this is connected to my phone. And like, I really, really don't want my phone to drop again because it took me a really long time to set that phone up. So, okay, 1 second. I don't know how loud I'm talking into this. Anyway, I have the books now, so I'm going to show them. I'm going to show the one that I am currently reading, and so far it's actually really good. Every time I've been reading this book, I've been like, huh, that is so true, or huh, I didn't know that, but that sucks. So, yeah. Okay, so this one's called Poverty by America, and it's by Matthew Desmond, and this is one of the ones that was on my list. So it's this right here. Um, I'm gonna read. I'm not that far, obviously, but I'm gonna read something from the book that I marked with a piece of paper. That I was like, damn. So yeah, let's see. I read it yesterday, and I had to make a thingy for it. Okay, so it's actually in the first chapter. So basically, what there's this is nonfiction, so this is all real. Basically, it's like a single father who works. Let's see, it says a 55-year-old father who had stayed up all night working at his warehouse job by the port. Basically, he does speedball sometimes just to stay up. That way he can earn his money and stay at work and do his job. But when they did the autopsy for him, all they did was basically define him as a working class junkie. Just like a working man who's a junkie. But no, like I gotta work these long hours to support your family. And how can you do that when your back is hurting because of all these long hours? You're barely making any money while you're doing it. You're up all night long just to take care of your children. It said something. Hold on. Uh, its ugly recipe was laid bare in the authorities' toxology reports, making him look like a career junkie and not what he was, an exhausted member of America's working poor. That right there. That's what I was trying to talk about. So this one's been really good so far. I'm gonna keep reading this one until I finish it, and then I'll probably move on to the rest. I have started reading the selected poems, but those are poems, so like those you can read off and on or whenever you want, open it to where you want, you know. Okay, this one I haven't really opened up, but it was on my list of when I was doing my research of like what books nonfiction books I would enjoy that I want to read. So this one is Be a Revolution. So this one looked really good to me, especially when I was reading the little thingy. I don't know what they call it, like the summary. Um, so basically, it's about race and stuff like that. It's a little political and stuff like that. Basically, this book aims to show how people across America are working to create real positive change in our structures, looking at many of our most powerful systems such as education, media, labor, health, housing, policing, and more. She highlights what people are doing to create change for intersectional racial equality. Equity. Okay. She also illustrates various ways in which the reader can find entryways into change in these same areas, or can bring some of this important work being done elsewhere to where they live. This book aims not only to be educational, but to inspire action and change. So I think I'm gonna like this a lot. It's gonna be really informational. I'll probably learn a lot from it, and I like that it's not like I don't know, it just seems like an uplifting informational book about race and just things that we should know about. So yeah, I'm probably going to enjoy that one a lot. Okay, so I have started reading some of the poems in this. So it's the selected poems of Nikki Giovanni, and when I was doing my research, I saw a lot by her, and I really wanted to read some of her poems. And I'm gonna read one now, and I'm gonna dedicate this poem to my son because I was reading it while I was at work, and I just opened up to that page and read it, and I realized like this is about her son, and I just like it made me tear up because I just kept thinking about my son. Of course, it's a poem about your son. And I just started tearing up because I love him so much, and just it's a poem, and poems have a lot of meaning to them, you know. Words are amazing. So let me find it. Okay. So it's this poem right here. Okay. For Tommy. To Tommy who eats chocolate cookies and lamb chops, climbs stairs and cries when I change his diaper, lets me hold him only on his schedule, defined by nature, and gave me a new name, Mommy, which supersedes all other controls of my life and makes me glad that he does. Ah! When I first read it, I was really like tearing up because I could think about my son and just how he made me a mommy for the first time. There's one more poem in here that I really liked. I have to find what page it's on. It's about mother. It's I know which one I want to read. Hold on, sorry. I have to find it. I'm sorry. Oh, okay, 245. I found it. I read this one. I really liked this one a lot. It made me feel something. Oh, this one's really long, so I'll read some of it. I'll read like my favorite part of it. I think hands must be very important. Hands. Plait hair, knead bread, spank bottoms, wring in anguish, shake the air in exasperation, wipe tears, sweat, and pain from faces, are at the end of arms which hold, yes, hands. Let's start with the hands. And then I like this part too. My grandmother washed on Mondays, Every Monday, if you are a visiting grandchild or a resident daughter, every Monday morning at 6 a.m., mostly in the dark, frequently in the cold, certainly alone, you heard her on the back porch starting to hum. As Black Christian ladies are prone to do at threshold, some plead to higher beings for forgiveness and the power to forgive. So this is a really long poem, but I read that whole poem yesterday and I really enjoyed that poem. Okay, so the last one I got is this like Frida Kahlo um like, and I don't know, like I don't know what you would call this, but it's like it's really cool. And I actually a long time ago I owned one of her like journals that was turned into a book format, like one that you can buy, and it was filled with all her paintings, all her notes and journal entries and drawings and all that. It was actually one of the coolest books I've ever owned. But there is one specific painting I like the most from her. I'm gonna have to find it when I have time. um I hope I find it. Maybe I can find it on this video. Okay, sure. While I'm looking for the painting that I like the most, I should know the name of it. I used to, but I don't anymore. I want to just talk about a few different things. So last night I was up pretty late and I was thinking of like journal entries or things to talk about whenever I start to make a video. Because, like I said, I don't talk to anyone. But anyway, um, so one of the things I really wanted to talk about was we kind of like sometimes you don't know, but sometimes you do. Sometimes we kind of know like the definition other people have of us, or we figure out like, oh, this person thinks they know me in this way, but really I'm this way. It's all about lack of connection, lack of talking, lack of really figuring someone out and just making assumptions, which I try my hardest to not to do. I don't like to make assumptions about anybody. I will talk to somebody and learn who they are without hesitation. So all I wanted to talk about is how I'm trying to defy all of the definitions people have of me or have made of me and just be myself completely. Like, just be myself completely. And there's nothing more that I miss other than being a freaking kid. I miss being a kid so bad. I just miss like, every day you did what you loved, you played. I don't know, just your dreams as a child was just like something super magical. But then while I'm sitting there feeling nostalgic and thinking like, man, I wish I was a kid. I hate adulthood. That's not even true, because really you can do the things you love as an adult too, and I promise you it'll make you feel like a kid again. Like, I just started doing the things I love again, and I feel happy, I feel whimsical, I feel at peace, and it's just really wonderful. Like, I feel like a little kid again just because I'm doing the things I love. um I don't know if I'll find this painting, but that's okay. But anyway, so that's like something I wanted to mention, was just like, at some point you really got to start defying and showing people who you really are and just be your complete self and diminish all the definitions everybody has for you that just aren't actually you. Um yeah. Oh, this one was always one of my favorites. Was always one of my favorites. But another thing I wanted to talk about is I forgot how to connect with people. Like, I used to be really good at it. I used to be an extrovert. I used to talk to everybody. But nowadays, well, actually for a while, I've enjoyed the silence. I've enjoyed having silence and working on things that I like to work on, but by myself. Like, I don't crave attention from anyone. I don't crave connection with anyone right now, or I haven't in a long time. I've really enjoyed doing all these things that I love and rediscovering things or discovering new things by myself. It's just a really nice feeling. Um, but one thing is, I do have to relearn connecting with people at some point, because there will come a time where you can't be selfish and just, talk to somebody and not make a connection. You gotta also think of other people. You can't be selfish. And sometimes I think of myself as selfish because I don't take the time to make a real connection with people. And I feel bad because, it's always, it's, no matter what has ever happened to you, you still have to be a good person. Or you don't have to be, but it's nice to still be a good person despite anything you've gone through. It's just, something nice to do. Anyway, my next topic is Stardew Valley. That has been my game lately. I love Stardew Valley, and I'm only on year 2, and I don't play every day. I'm a busy person, and I like to do other things too other than play video games. I really try to only play on the weekend when I have time. Um, but Stardew Valley has been so much fun. Now I'm only on year 2, like I said, so my farm looks like trash, but I am growing and making money off of my crops. But my farm looks like trash. And I don't have a kitchen. I actually haven't built anything for my house part yet at all. I've actually had a hard time trying to find hardwood. I don't know how. I'll have to go on Google. I mean, it can't be that scarce. I don't know what's going on. Um, mm, so yeah, there's that. And I've created some relationships. I have a good one with Pam, and I have a pretty good one with what do you call it? I have a pretty good one with Harvey. Harvey's one of my favorites, and I'm trying to get a good relationship with Harvey. So, yeah. I love that game. What else do I want to talk about? I had more. I basically was gonna go film this video by the water. Like I was gonna do like a library haul, but by the water. But it started to rain. Like it's raining now, and I was really sad about that, but that's okay. My car is a comfortable place. I love my car. But the sky was like perfect this morning, so I don't know what happened. But that's okay. I can always go to the water a different day for a different book haul, you know. I had a whole list of things I wanted to talk about, so maybe I'll make another video maybe at nighttime or tomorrow. I don't know. I'll probably make another one. I don't know. But oh, and for Halloween, I have a few ideas. I just have to make sure I have enough money. My kids already have their costume, but I really want to be I I wanted to be Marceline from Adventure Time, possibly, if I can find the outfit. Or what I really want to be is Miss Fantastic Fox from Fantastic Fox. I really want to be Miss Fantastic Fox because I already have like a yellow dress that's like flowy like hers. I already have the dress, so I would just need the shoes, the socks, and the little ears. I really want to be her. I love that movie. But oh, I also wanted to try to be Mabel Pine from Gravity Falls. And lastly, possibly if I can, Louise from Bob's Burgers. Those have been all my ideas so far, and I want to try to be one of them. I don't know if I'll be able to, and that's okay if I can't. I just have to have enough money. But I really think one of those would be really cute. I already have the dress for Miss Fantastic Fox, so there's that. Yeah. But I don't know. Just remember to continue doing all the things that you love because life is a gift to you. So um, take that gift and do as you please with it. Be kind to others. Forgive. You don't have to forget, but forgive. And make time for all your hobbies. That's what I've been trying to do. And just love life. Get your money up. That's also what I'm trying to do. It's been a little struggle, but that's okay. At least I still have a full-time job. Yeah, I got fired. I didn't do anything wrong though. But yeah. So I'm searching for another second job, and there's nothing wrong with that. It's fine. At least I have my books and my other job. Yeah. Anyway, I still have time for my lunch break, so I might go get like a little energy Starbucks shot drink from the store that's literally across the street. Oh, there's another store across the street right there. I don't know. I have options. I have options. Anyways, man, I wanted to talk about more. Sorry. I have so much on my head at night. And then I write down my ideas and then I'm using my phone to film it. And my ideas are written in my notes, so I can't look at my notes right now. I don't know. Oh, I kind of miss my family, but that's a whole nother topic. There's just some things that like will remind me of family and will make me miss them. So, I don't know. Families are tough sometimes. But everything's alright and God is good and life is good and just do what you love and you'll be happy. I'm gonna read my books and learn, get some coffee, and go back to work. And oh, I want to make sugar cookies tonight. Sugar cookies with like frosting on them, decorated for Halloween. Well, not really decorated for Halloween, more like decorated for fall. That's what I was trying to do. Like maybe a little pumpkin, um, a ghost for Halloween, pumpkin for fall. Yeah, I plan to do that with my kids. Okay, so I'm gonna end the video and bye.